Go. This would be day number 6. Perfect. Welcome back. Guys, how have you been since Thursday of last week? Well, in my case, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it through the window, but it's been 5 days. Argentina has been covered in a pretty dark and shitty Antarctic storm. So yep, basically I don't see the sun since when we finished the stream was on Thursday, and then on Friday this storm came in and it arrived, and it's not leaving. It's been 5 days, and this is not common. Storms never last this long, but it doesn't rain all the time. It's just, well, all gray and gritty. So yeah, pretty much. Last time, let me check the amount of potions we have so we can begin. 35. How much money do we have? 38,000. That's more than enough. I also activated some kind of shitty potion. Ah, yeah, the Rune Master. Yes, I remember. I left all of these for today. So, High Elf, let's get some runes as we begin. As I greet you, people, once again. Seraphim, there we go. Once again, yeah, we are getting into the autumn. Let me remind you that in our case, in the case of the southern hemisphere, I'll go for Purifying Chastisement, right? Yeah, so far it's been a quite amazing buff so far, which I've been using a lot. So let's go for Purifying Chastisement. There we go. So yeah, we are getting into the autumn here, into the autumn. Basically the opposite to most northern countries, which are most countries. Kind of like the only ones here that actually understand us with the weather are definitely Australians. Is this a?
That's not for me.
How do I split them? I don't know how to split them. There we go. And I think I have more. 3 Purifying Chastisement. No, here, this one. So yeah, pretty much only Australians. I don't know. New Zealand. People from New Zealand. Always, I salute you more if you are watching. An old follower of the channel. He was from New Zealand. And there are not. Well, I don't know. Hong Kong, I don't know. No, I don't think so. It's more to the north when compared to our position. No, there are such few countries kind of like down here. And out of all of them, well, South Africa, the land, the original land of Elon Musk, I guess. But how many did we get? 4. It's a 4. It's extremely small, but we just got 4 runes of Purifying Chastisement. Let's use them. Level 7.5, memorized runes 8. You'll see how that will increase. Level 8.4. Regeneration time of all combat arts, max damage bonus 142.1, pain threshold. Good. Let's activate our buff, which is now more powerful than ever. So let's see, here we have level 6, our combo is level 6 Levin Array, level 5, level 4 for Zealous Doppelganger, and 4 for Paralyzing Dreb. Right, not too shabby.
I don't know what to do with that.
There we go. It's the same as in the Elder Scrolls. You split them with Shift. And I think I just got 4 more. So let's talk to the Rune Master again. No. This one. This one. This one. And this one. There we go. 1 more Rune of Purifying Chastisement. Good. Let me use that. 8.6. I think the game is making it pretty clear that we are getting diminishing returns by now. Hey, look at that. That's another legendary. I don't know when we actually looted that, probably last time, at the end of the previous stream. Which I don't know because it was a long killing spree, the previous stream. We went all over the place. Now I'm gonna fire up the map, and we'll get to that. But well, Mind Strike. Here we have another one. Second, Eruptive Desecration. No. Can I just sell them, or what? Yeah, I can. Let me sell that. Sell that. I ended up not respecing before the stream, not because I'm lazy, which I may be, or because I'm Dalen's Wrath, Inquisitor, Armor Lore. What's this? Oh, look at that. We got legendary Band Braces, I guess. Why does it have half the... Why does the legendary piece of armor has half the armor of the other one? Damage physical plus 14. Attack speed. Ah, well, this one increases attack speed. Well, I don't know. It's half the armor. Opponent's chance to evade? No, you have... Fuck off. No. Forget it. Forget it. I'll stick to mine, even if it's of lower quality. We got a relic. I already have my relics ready. I already have all of the relics that I wanted. For now. We looted a lot of them last time, so there's that, and potions. Let's grab the potions that we'll need in our journeys. I've discovered that this game, kind of like the prices of the potions are proportional to... They are proportional to the... They are proportional to the amount of money you have, if you ask me. Because... I remember that at the beginning of the game, these potions were kind of like super cheap. Something like 50 gold, and now they are 600. So I don't know what drives the prices here, but yeah, the game does a pretty good job balancing those. Now, the reason why I didn't respec, again, now that we've figured out how to respec, now that we've figured out how to respec, basically because I've been thinking that even if I can respec thanks to the character editor that we got, right now I shouldn't, because well, this is the main quest. Because some enemies basically have physical armor and others have magical armor. And I use a staff and a mace. So it's actually good because I'll be able to pierce their defenses, their physical defenses with my magic damage, and their magical defenses with my mace. So that's why I didn't respec. It's kind of like I'm trying to have all types of damage. So this is the main quest, people. Remember, last time we completed a lot of side quests that I'm gonna show you in a moment. So far, this is the sixth day of review of the game. We've analyzed a lot of aspects of it, but so far we've only been doing side quests. The game is so massive that you can spend your whole gameplay time doing side quests. So today I wanted to focus on the main quest, which is this one. So I don't know, it's been 6 days of playing, 3 to 4 hours each, and I don't even know what the game is about yet. So let us begin the main quest. Let's advance a bit, and then once we push a bit, once we complete some missions for the main quest, we can go back to explore the world of Ancaria, right? That's what we're gonna do. So, main quest. Hello, I'm Shirka Alana. You don't know me, but this letter states that you knew my father. This piece of paper is all I have left of my family. Take a look at it. Do you know anything about my father?
If I don't receive appropriate pay, I will send a few crazy, hard-as-nails crack orcs your way.
Let me sell the stuff that No, not sell. Sorry. Let me stash away that last piece of equipment there. And this thing, so we have a lot of room. I think there's a quick or... There, sort automatically. There we go. Thank you. Alright, so we just received the letter. We just received the letter, which isn't what I just stored. Leather hat trophy. No, it's okay. So there aren't any quest items. Would you stop staring at me? I'm in search of my past, and you just stand there and stare. Oh, this is all just a waste of time.
That was almost too easy.
Almost too easy. I still don't even know what the main quest is about. That's it? What the... What on earth? And here I came all the way here to begin the main quest after 6 days of gameplay. Let's see. Alright, but you can't get away far. Okay, so basically we still don't know what the main quest is about because she just mumbled something about her father. So, there we go. Where are my side quests? So main quest. What the? Main quest? How do I select my main quest? There we go. I met a girl who showed me one of her mother's letters. She claimed that I knew her father. Ignorant the kind of letter immediately, but how is that possible after all these years? Thankfully, Shirka doesn't know the whole truth. Yes, I know her father. I knew her father, but that was long ago. Okay. So... Conspiracies. There we go. No. I can select the main quest from the map. Anyways, like this. Conspiracies, like that. Shirka Alana? No, but she's no longer here, right? Let me see. Anyways, that's not that's not our objective, I believe. Let's see, is she still over there? I know! There. Okay, so... Ask the commander of the northern camp about the outlaws. Pardon me, but did I just see Shirka Alana? Yes, she ran away. The leader of that group of outlaws, sorry, that everyone is looking for, I'm sure it was her. The commander of the northern camp has dealt with this group on more than one occasion. If you want to know anything about them, ask him.
The Inquisition will take
There we go. So I assume the main quest actually isn't conspiracies.
Sometimes it's hard to resist temptations of the flesh.
Because look at this, conspiracies. If I look at conspiracies in the map, here there's kind of like a marker, but there's a marker there. And it does look like the main quest, but clearly that we need to follow that girl for the main quest. Right. La 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 la. This one. This one is far outside. As you can see, people, we've spent the previous 5 days exploring the rest of this. The initial region of Ankara. As you can see, the map is extremely big and it must be filled with side quests. I originally thought that this conspiracies thingy there is the main quest, but well. So let us begin. Let's pursue that. Let's pursue that girl and the main quest. There we go. That should indicate us where it is. All right, main quest. Here we go. Finally, after 6 days, we need to. I originally thought that the conspiracies marker was the main quest because it was actually the first mission that we were assigned back when we started the game. Remember at the beginning of the game that there was this kind of cinematic in which we killed another Inquisitor or something like that. But well, and after that we got the mission Conspiracies, but apparently it's not. It isn't the main quest. Okay. Our newly enhanced runes should allow us to deal a bit more of damage. I think we just looted some more runes. Dislodged Spirit, then we'll see. I need to make a second combo with Frenetic Fervor and Paralyzing Dread, because they are both 60 seconds of cooldown. So yeah, I should do that. Give me a sec. So we'll do a second combo, shall we? We'll grab that over here and we are going to edit the combo. There we go. So we'll use Frantic Fervor. We'll use Frantic Fervor for this combo, combined with Paralyzing Dread. So it will do both. It will increase my attack speed and decrease melee enemy attack speed when I'm surrounded. And I get one more free slot, I guess, to try. Causes corpses to explode, inflicting damage. This one will be my area of effect damage. Besides, it has an 8.7 second cooldown. So, like that, once I kill some weaker enemies, I'll be able to deal massive area of effect damage, and that will kind of like prevent enemies from surrounding and killing me, which is the main way I've been getting killed so far. Like that. Good. Like this. So now, if I activate that, there you go. It exploded, and I dealt some massive area of effect damage. How much damage does this deal? Damn it, this game could do with some, let's say, better animations, because I could barely see the explosions. If there were any explosions at all, I mean. Alright, they explode in blood. Okay. Is it only one corpse at a time? No, it says corpses in plural. 64 damage. It's not that much. But well, it has a... Yeah, it's not that much, but it's an 8.7 second cooldown, which is pretty amazing in this game. and essentially, damn it, someone's hitting for a lot of damage in here. Wait, and I think it's that shaman. Yeah, that shaman. So as I was mentioning, the very reason why I didn't respec again is basically because by having my mace and my staff, I'm kind of like dealing both physical damage and magical damage at the same time. So enemies that have a kind of like physical damage resistance or magic damage resistance, I have the other type of damage to cover for that. Oh no, I learned my lesson. You first. There we go.
The end of you.
Life leached per hit. I like that. I like that. What's that ability? I just saw a rune for an ability that... Please stop. Let me review my newly acquired runes. Where is it? Stop. 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 Remember, this high enemy spawn density... Soul River. What's that? Soul River, Soul River, Soul River. Is it a buff? What is it? Soul River, there it is. Buff, indeed. The Inquisitor is able to collect the souls of fallen corpses for a brief period. Each fresh soul charges up the Inquisitor's attack and defense more and more. So, I get regeneration time of all combat arts. No, that's actually not good. Soul life spawn, what? Problem is I only have one passive buff slot. Like... Wait. What is it? I will need to replace Purifying Chastisement, which is the one responsible for increasing all of our attack. Why is it that they are locked? Damn it. I need to find a way to unlock the rest of my passive buffs. Okay. The objective should be up ahead. I mean, up ahead. It's closer than ever. Alright. Main story, main story. Let's focus on the main story. Ah, the high elf post. Or outpost, sorry. I love it. We are level 19 and we haven't even started the main quest. Oh well, that's it. Don't you worry. The game, as we've been exploring last time, it has an internal clock.
The Inquisition is victorious.
The game has an internal clock that will make enemies stronger, and enemies will actually scale to my level. I can't loot that. My bad. Sometimes it happens. Dead, dead, dead. All dead. All dead. And all dead. Okay. As you can see, I loot everything regardless of quality, regardless of everything. That's a winner mentality. Commander's Guard. So, you're looking for Shirka, Alana, and her gang, are ya? Well, the rumors are they're encamped northeast of Twainbrook. Okay, so what do we do?
Die from the hand of
Okay.
the Inquisition, gnome.
Okay. So... Normally you would get some side quests in here, but not gonna happen because I basically completed all side quests and killed everything around that was even remotely related to any side quest. Yes. In the past 5 days. So where's the main quest? I see another side quest there. But no main quest. What now? Logbook? Ideas? I couldn't find the commander that knew of Shirka, but one of his guards had heard rumors that her gang is camped northeast of Twainbrook. Right, my plan is to track down the gang of outlaws. Twainbrook. I don't even know where the fuck. There it is. Alright, and that's pretty much outside of our range of side quests. Alright, let's push there. Let's push over there. Let me go back to the road. And let's push over there. But first I just saw another side quest there. And since we're doing a 100% completion, let me grab it. I'll just grab the side quest. And then we can continue. So, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. Aha, another stone thrower. And yet another one. Need to be careful with those.
I'll destroy root and branch, bloody kobolds.
They are dealing a lot of damage. My where is it? My crazy banners. Chance to have regeneration time, experience per kill, enhanced perception. They must be getting quite crazy at this point. Look at all of the bonuses that we got. But enemies also get bonuses as we survive more and more time. Twainbrook. There we go. To the right. We can use the local map at this point, or what? Looks like we'll have to get through a thick fog of enemies. Such a high spawn density. No, but I wanted to take the other... Good. Reverse polarity. That one's amazing. That one's another buff that we need. At least all of the Inquisitor's buffs are amazing. It's just that I haven't unlocked them. Right, no, I wanted to take the other path first. Alright, but I wanted to get the side quest. Okay. Let's grab the side quest, shall we? Wait, because these degenerated macaques, have are bothering me so much that I cannot properly. Focus on getting to the side quests. Let me exit the camp through here. Well, I mean, we're surrounded.
Very long list.
I mean, good. Let me activate the potion of the mentor. I think I've already activated it with the damn it, not the cancel. with the hotkey, but it's just that I want to ensure I get extra experience, I guess. Damn it! No. Move! Move! Why aren't you targeting them?
One less heretic.
Okay. Right, through here. I should have grabbed the side quest 2 streams ago. Because we were here. We were kind of like teleported by surprise. Ah, right. It's on top of us. I remember coming this way.
Die from the hand of the Inquisition, gnome.
Explode, please. There we go. So we need to get on top of that bridge.
Death comes over you.
Let me activate my doppelganger. So we can make this process faster. Good. I think I won't have enough slots for my buffs at some point. Because the doppelganger also becomes a buff eventually. There's one more side quest in here. So wait. I smell side quest. Let me grab it. There. Chief Astronomer Nomengalus. Get the results from the focusing station. Oh, you're back already. That was quick. Yeah, I did a side quest for this guy. I have another task for you. I have been studying a particular problem for many years, and I believe I am close to solving it. I believe that the Flaming Lance comet, which has circled our planet for a number of years now, may be the cause of the recent fluctuations in levels of T energy. We built a focusing station nearby to measure the fluctuations. Go and collect the latest results from my colleague, Welcar.
You just worry about the collection. I will be back soon.
Okay. But we want to be doing the main quest. So, select the main quest, even though we have other side quests. So, we'll head over, we'll go through here, here. We shouldn't have any issues because we've already killed most mobs in our way, so we should be we should have a clear path. Damn it. Time surely flies when you play this game. It's already been 33 minutes and there, let me get to the encampment. It's already been 33 minutes and I felt like I did nothing. But well, we've been killing a lot of goblins and boars. There you go. How many potions did I use? 27, god damn it. I need to put an end to this, otherwise my economy will never flourish. It will never flourish at this rate. I need something, some healing. Alright. Torreya-Brook. Where? No. That's the entrance to Slowford. So we should go through here. Okay, next exit. That's ours. That's our queue. So the next exit, the next breach. It's actually You again.
No mercy on heretics.
Hey, another reverse polarity rune. Pretty amazing. Once I get the buff, it'll be incredible. Observable subjugation. Eruptive desecration. I think it's this one. Good. Good. We just got two more runes of those.
The end of you.
Okay. Reverse polarity 1, reverse polarity 2.
Recognize your mistake.
Good. See? We no longer suck, people. We no longer suck at the game. And once I get more buffs, it'll be hilarious. Because I don't know if it's just this character, but this character uses a lot of buffs. Explode. Dead. Good. Okay. Alright, we are venturing forth.
Your death came almost too easily. Pain.
Way too many ranged attackers. And an elite archer.
One less heretic. You didn't want it any other way, you clown.
Good. Good, good. Damn it, more of you. Certainly don't learn your lesson. Okay. Gold. I need gold. I need everything, all loot I can get. Well, not great quality because I won't be given a lot of money for those. This one, for example, let's throw it. Let's throw this. But I need loot because I need money. Let me sort them like that. Good. Remove that. I don't have the price for them for items in my inventory. That's probably because prices actually vary a lot in this game. So yeah. Okay, let's go on. Oh, there are more side quests. Good. More side quests. More and more.
I am all powerful.
Oh. Side quest? Here. Oh, traveler. Hail, traveler. Get the secret of the kobolds' firearms. They're stone throwers. Ah, don't tell me that from here on out they'll use kind of like muskets or something like that. Stop! Don't you know there are myriads of undead lurking on the other side of this breach? They are different from the kobolds, not as chaotic and cowardly. A patrol just reported a large group of them marching through. They're not dealing damage, right? No. No, they're not dealing damage. The different kobold, a patrol just reported a large group of them to the lance units of 3, but they seem to be sensitive to fire. I saw a group of kobolds carrying firearms a few days ago. It's unbelievable how fast those little pests defeated the undead. I think they are somewhere in a cave to the west. If you could worm the secret out of them, I'd be grateful. Okay, now let's accept the quest, and
For the gods.
if you don't mind,
Justifies.
damn it, that was bound to happen. I think I had damage over time. I think I had damage over time on me. I don't know what happened. Damn it.
I needed that.
Stupid degenerates. First wipe of the day. Yeah, I should have probably activated the monolith. That was just up ahead, but well, I still hadn't got there, I guess. Shit, we need to go back all the way now. No. This game's map. It's just so confusing. There we go. Good. Okay. This way. Oh, damn it. Stupid side quest. I got killed just for grabbing a side quest. So last time we explored a lot of aspects of the game. For example, the item economy, in which we analyzed that the what the I couldn't even trigger the abilities. Damn it. I am beginning to suspect that we need to update our armor, but well. Let me reactivate the buff. And how many potions do we have? 27, 25. I don't know if they are enough to reach that monolith. But well, as I was saying last time, we analyzed kind of like the balance of the item drop system of the game, and I highlighted that the game strikes a perfect balance because it doesn't get to the point where the items sold by vendors are useless, but it doesn't get to that point. But most of the best quality items are, of course, dropped by enemies. What the? It crashed. I could be because I activated borderless gaming after running the game. It could be. I should have done it before. Could be because of that. Yes.
Yeah.
So if you don't activate borderless gaming before opening the game, it can also crash. What did you know? Let me kill the process. The best policy in these cases is to kill the process. Let me see if I can kill the process. Ah, look at that. Interesting. The process of this game is actually a whole client, probably with a server. Let me see if I can kill the process. There we go. Alright, so if you don't activate borderless gaming before opening the game, this time is the only day in which I opened the game first and then I activated borderless gaming. So it can still crash if it comes to that. Look at that, interesting. So be sure to always activate borderless gaming before running the game. One last detail. Look at that. It's the first time it crashes in like since day number 3. Since day number 3 of review. So good. Good. You need to activate borderless gaming before running the game. If you activate it, kind of like, so the memory leak is closely tied to not being kind of like borderless. Would you look at that? With all of the fixes that we implemented. By the way, the next VOD over at YouTube will be with all of the fixes. Let me see the graphic options. If they are still okay. Yeah, perfect. So physics engine disabled. Physics engine disabled. I cannot touch it. And window mode activated. Perfect. We shouldn't have any kind of issues. Let's see. This stream will be a great test to see if that's the case. What a slight detail, like even if you run borderless gaming before the band Blind Guardian contributed a song exclusively for Sacred 2. If you want to see their show, you should visit Clearview. Alright, I recorded my progress, fortunately. Let's see. Let's see if it crashes. It's been 47 minutes. Okay. Yeah, we need to get over there. First, I need to get to that monolith, to this one. We almost got there last time. Come on, enough wasting time, enough stalling. Let's get on with it and see if we can make our way through those goblins. I'll go for the Celos doppelganger right away. Throwing Blade of Agony. Interesting. Anything that's a ranged weapon is positive in my eyes. $2,000 gold. Good. Come on, we need to recover. This game works like this. You die and you have to recover. It's not for the faint of heart. May I activate my potion? Thank you.
Die from the hand of the Inquisition, gnome. Recognize your mistake.
Oh boy. What the? What the fuck's going on? Is that poison damage, magic damage? I don't know what it may be, but it's killing me in one blow.
The peasants shall.
I think I picked the worst class ever. I don't know if the worst class, but certainly the most difficult to use. Damn it. And I was doing so good at the beginning of the stream. Let's see. That one's on cooldown. Alright, let's kill them one at a time. Let's have patience. Patience is the key here. Patience is key here.
Only mean to help. One less heretic.
Ah, that's the problem. They're getting damage over time.
You are so ridiculous.
Explode the corpses. Why aren't you exploding the corpses? Get away. Let me progress through the game. Let me progress through the game. Come on. Okay. Okay, so we go through here. Uh-huh. Ah, there's a boss here. Careful.
Your death came almost too easily.
Yeah, it's just the initial attack. It's just like in, for example, Hellgate London. Kind of like their initial assault is the one that will definitely kill you most of the time. They just want to overwhelm you with numbers. The cooldown for Cella's doppelganger should be a buff for this character, if you ask me. It should definitely be a buff. One at a time. I don't think so.
This won't be easy for you.
Roads definitely feel alive in this game. They feel like they are actually dangerous. I guess that's positive.
No mercy on heretics.
There we go. We're dealing a decent amount of damage. The problem is kind of like our defense. Like, we can get killed in one blow by some damage types. Let me see if we already know. We're not there yet. If I just follow this road, I should get to that monolith. Hey, they get out of the water.
Heretic.
Stupid ambush.
The end.
See? I could deal with that boss easily. The problem is when they kill me in one blow. Like, there's nothing I can do. I can't react. At all. Gold, gold, give me the gold. We'll need it because we're using a lot of potions. Stupid potions. They should give them for free. Alright, we're close to the monolith. We need to activate it no matter what. Boss? Here, just in case you kill me in one blow. Remember, if I get killed while the doppelganger is active, my soul is somehow transferred there, and I still live, and I still get to live. Hey, what happened there? There we go. There, that the shamans are also killing me. They've been killing me a lot. Please, monolith. I need to get to that monolith. That'll be like a checkpoint for me. There we go. Twainbrook. Yes. We'll make it. Here we'll have a foothold.
Villages are the same everywhere. Lots of rabble and peasants.
And I cannot loot the potion. Nice. Monolith. Let me activate the monolith. First, let's save. But this is what will actually ensure that if we die, we go back there. I'll change the combat art if you don't mind. Aspect. Which was the other one? Ah, you can do it for other characters. The first and the word, paralyzing dread, desecration. Soul Reaver, this one. I'll leave it there. It's a pretty good ability that I want to upgrade. Hey, Scarlet Dragoon! How are you? How are you? How was your weekend? Happy to have you here again. Thanks you for visiting my stream. Once again, that nice Pikachu. That one's from... That Pikachu is the one from... What was the game? From Pokémon Tournament. From Pokémon Tournament. Hi, well... The game crashes. I've discovered that the game can crash if you activate borderless gaming after you start the game. Hey, those are pretty cool as well. As you can see, we are in the middle of I'm in the middle of Argentina. Is in the middle of an Antarctic storm, so I don't see the sun since Friday. After we finished the stream, kind of like the sun faded away with it. Ah, so poetic. The sun faded away as I finished the stream on Thursday. So it's an Antarctic storm, and while the rain is not constant, kind of like I don't see the sun since Friday. Damn it! Bet you can see why the South Pole is pretty much the same as the North Pole. But well, so yeah, so dark, so gritty outside. Perfect for playing. Too much or too little sun is always bad. Yep, yep. And generally we don't. Generally here, kind of like, well, you can Google it. Buenos Aires City, the capital of Argentina. Generally, it's always sunny. Kind of like. Generally, there aren't kind of like these long storms, except of course in winter, and precisely we are getting into the autumn and the winter here from March, April to up to August. It can get like this from time to time. Yeah, it's like Ireland, but inverted. Imagine Ireland, but inverted. It's the same. A lot of sun, it's always kind of like at least you can enjoy the beach, and at least I don't know, there are kind of like it's better to go outside and not have that crippling uh, cold. But yeah, I'm used to too much sun, kind of like here. So yeah. Well, I made up my mind. And I decided to start the main quest just to discover that basically the main quest asked me to go to a random point, a random spot in the middle of the forest. So I just got a foothold, at least, after dying twice, right here. So I should have some side quests. Here. Boralion, advisor to a nobleman, wants some shadow herb from a cave. Typical MMORPG mission. Kind of like this game. Uh, it's a replica. It's a one-to-one replica of an MMORPG in terms of the structure of the side quests. My name is Bolarion, and I'm an advisor to a nobleman of high birth. You look like someone who might be interested in rather confidential business proposition. This is good because I don't really go to this offer to the Blithering servants or anyone else in town. It's very confidential, you see. I need some shadow herb. 10 bundles would be sufficient. Ah, the typical gathering in caves. But should you manage to get some of the herbs, I would pay you well. I'm gonna have another interesting offer for you afterwards. Well, whatever. We need the gold to.
Price for this deed.
We need the gold to essentially continue our supply of potions. I should really work on kind of like the economy, my economy here, because have you heard the last concern of Blind Guardians and Cariatur is Sunwind. I tried everything I could think of, but wasn't able to get the tickets. This is related to some mission that we got at the beginning of the game. I remember there's kind of like a crazy band playing. Where was it? It was literally the first quest we got at the beginning of the game. I remember that, and I think it's the one you mentioned last stream. That Blind Guardian thingy that they were playing the guitar, and it's kind of like a tour. I saw it on the map. Well, whatever. So that was somehow related to that quest. We probably need to turn in this one. Back at Slow Ford, and look at that. This has this have been some productive 5 days of conquering the land. So we have one more. I see one more side quest there. Let me grab it before we go back to the main quest, because today I want to focus on the main quest. So far we've kind of like completed 2 sections of this main quest, but let me see here. One more. Let me grab it. Fetch me 2 barrels of wine. It's a truly disaster. Blah blah blah. We know the wine. You want to earn typical MMORPG. You can see that the game even has 100% the DNA and the structure of an MMORPG. So let's have a drink, burn skeleton. So to get to the main quest, we have 3 options. We can go to the west, through here. We can go to the north, through here. Or we can go through the east, to the southeast bridge. So here we have the side quest that we just grabbed with a dungeon. So we'll begin there and go through here. If the dungeon proves to be way too much, we'll try the northern path. Right? Or we can... No, let's just grab the northern path. Let's just grab the northern path, so we can do one more section of a side quest. Let me see. I should be able to... There should be a path through here that will lead us north. Yeah, there. If I see a goblin, probably that's the correct path. So let's go up north. Let's go up north, and from there we should... We already have a foothold, remember. We just activated the monolith. It was the important part. So if we die, we'll go back there, and we are relatively close, in case we get killed. So, today, we discovered at the beginning of the stream that you have to activate borderless gaming regarding the technical aspect of the game before you open the game. Hey, another graveyard. See, this is the beauty of this game. It's like Skyrim. So, random graveyard. Poor Hallenthal's spool failed. Imagine that. So you're immune to damage while you are taking... Here lies Frosty, still whining and spelling. Damn it. That guy must be me. We are freezing right now here. with this storm that I just mentioned. God damn it. There, our second combo will increase our attack speed now and decrease enemy attack speed all around us, so it's pretty good. Pebble discovered, blah, blah, blah. Well, I bet you could read it, but I'm getting killed by a zombie. They should have done something for that, because you are kind of like immune to damage when you are kind of like talking to a quest giver, but not when you are reading tombs. Knuckles, good for the last time when his membership of the Order of Bunny Jumpers was voided, due to his love of pink spandex. God damn it. God damn it. Loot there, memorial. Take no thought of who is right or wrong or who is better than. Be not for be not for or against. Bruce Lee. Look at that, people. Bruce Lee. They just quoted Bruce Lee in this game. God damn it. Do we get loot here? Can I grab it? Yes. Silent Spring of Morning. Hey, pretty good loot there. See why you always want to explore everything? 6, almost 600 gold. More than 600 gold. Pretty much free. Hit me for how much? Well, there. Hey, a lot of loot. Yeah, I see a tendency here in this game. All graveyards are stuffed, are stacked with a lot of loot. Like that. Thank you for the potions that I just had to spend just to get here, pretty much. Let me see. Oh, well. Yeah, this was the best path. Let's see. Okay. A bridge. Hey, what on earth? Wow, so there's more land to explore down there. Would you look at that? Yeah, well, in the map there's kind of like, there is, if you pay close attention, kind of like more line behind the under the bridge. Sorry. Look at this. You know what this section looks like? Damn it! Ambush. What this section looks a bit more like Dungeon Siege, like Dungeon Siege 1, like with a lot of mountains. Dungeon Siege, amazing game, highly recommend it to all of you. The first Dungeon Siege, it's a legendary game that not a lot of people explore, and it's a great mistake. We played the third entry here on the channel, but the first one is kind of like truly legendary. This section with all of these mountains, it definitely reminds me of the first Dungeon Siege, without a doubt. Alright, time to trigger all of our abilities, because that's a huge spawn. Quickly, don't let them kill me. They kill me instantly. We need to be careful. But I had the doppelganger up. There's a boss. Damn it. Let me. I'm starting to believe that the stone thrower deal most of the damage. Damn it. God damn it. I think there were 2 bosses among them. 2 of them. But well, the important thing is that we have our foothold here. Do we still have potions? 15, that's a bit low. I need to retreat when I get ambushed. The prices of potions in this game are also quite interesting. Like, I think they are automatically affected by how much money you have. Like, at the beginning of the game, I remember the price for a potion was, what, 50 gold, and now it's 600. I think it's proportional to the amount of gold you have, which is amazing because it ensures that you just won't buy a lot of potions and you can endlessly spawn them. It's yet another aspect. The more I play this game, the more aspects I discover that I like regarding its economy. It may be the best item economy I've seen in a while. Both in terms of drops, and in terms of items that you can buy. I mentioned this last time, but I didn't mention the prices of potions. The fact that the game is always encouraging you to be better at the gameplay, kind of like at fighting. And it's something that most games, for example, don't give you a reason. They don't give you a reason to do. Kind of like poor kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I always use that game as example. I always cite the same game as example. Let's use another one. But yeah, it's kind of like the prime example I remember. But of being able to buy an insane amount of potions and just relying on that. Regarding that, a good example of a good economy, it's Dragon Age Origins, which I honestly believe it's one of the best games of all time. Hey, look at that. Look at the trees. Those physics, believe it or not, those wind physics were pretty difficult to apply back in the day. Ah, look at that. We also have kind of like frogs and crows all over the place. Good, good. The game definitely, and also when we walk on grass. Damn it! Why aren't you casting your abilities? Yeah, they are the stone throwers. We need to focus. Let's retreat. Activate the Celos doppelganger. Increase our attack speed and decrease their attack speed. That should help a lot. Yeah, that's a boss. That's a second boss. Yeah, they were two bosses. Now I feel a bit better about getting killed instantly. We're going up against two ranged elite bosses right there. 2,000 gold. Good. Let me grab that. Let me grab that. Let me grab that. There we go. So yeah, the physics. Something that we haven't explored in this game. Look at how the grass kind of like is affected by our character. You would be surprised how many modern games don't have applied physics to the ground. Like I remember that I had to mod those physics in Skyrim. But well, Skyrim is not, let's say, 100% modern. For example, Horizon Zero Dawn doesn't have... It has wind physics, I remember, but it doesn't have ground physics relative to your character, kind of like to your character walking. They're just like kind of like all of them. Just the grass moving because of the wind, just like we could see back there with the trees. But a lot of games, a lot of modern AAA games don't have physics applied to the ground relative to your character walking. For example, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, just to cite a very, very modern example, 2017. Or let's use Tears of the Kingdom, last year, I believe, or the other, I don't know. Games are released so fast nowadays that you lose count. It's incredible. Oh well. For example, The Legend of Zelda always has had those incredible physics applied to them. And a lot of modern games don't. All right, here there's no path, so we'll just. Oh, bear! Our best friends ever, bears. This one's a brown bear. Look at the fur. They also applied the textures of fur, specifically in this game. They are amazing. They are amazing. They look better than some modern games, and that's a lot to say. Clearly, the physics engine of this game was crazy back in the day, and even so today, because I can see why the game crashed so much. Sorry, so many times. There we go. Damn it. Slow him down. Speed us up a bit. There we go. There we go. See? I had the right idea creating that combo at the beginning of the stream. Now we can kind of like increase our attack speed and decrease enemy attack speed both at the same time, much faster. So yeah. More of them? Looks like they won't leave me alone. This is another thing besides the physics.
No mercy on heretics.
The fact that you are being constantly attacked when you leave um, a town, any town in this game, makes the ambience, the world feel alive. If there's one thing I honestly detest, but I just can't stand it. If you're creating an open world game, there are a lot of offline games that they don't respawn enemies like in this game. I think in this game you have an option to turn it off and on, which is kind of like the ideal solution because some people don't like fighting their way through roads, for example. But I hate it when open world games kind of like don't have automatic respawning. For example, I remember back in the day before Diablo 2 was modded, before it had a lot of mods and that allowed the multiplayer section to be run locally. If I yes, I remember correctly, Diablo 2 originally didn't have respawn. It didn't have automatic respawn. It had it for multiplayer. It had it for multiplayer, kind of like if you're playing multiplayer, you would have an automatic response, but otherwise, if you are playing the game kind of like offline, single player, the the game wouldn't respawn any enemies. So basically, once you would finish the main difficulty, and you would automatically go to the next difficulty. Nowadays, thanks to modders, the multiplayer, the online functionality has been implemented into the. We're getting close. Has been implemented into the offline portion of the game. So, for example, out of all of the mods, I would recommend Media and Excel, because I think Path of Diablo gets way too crazy and way too similar to Path of Exile, so it actually destroys the very essence of Diablo 2. In that sense, I think Median Excel is just Diablo 2 combined with the replayability of Diablo 3, which I think it's the perfect sweet spot. Let me. That's a lot of melee attackers. I think we're taking damage over time. There's a boss there.
The Inquisition is victorious.
Let me level up. So yeah, pretty much. Let me increase my defenses. This is a never-ending race, as I can see. I thought that by spending talents on dual wielding, we would get to a point where I could deal a lot of damage and I would prevent getting surrounded and attacked. But I can see now that that's never gonna happen until I get an area of effect ability. Pretty much. So, we have a lot of points on strength. So we'll spend one more intelligence for our staff damage, as we've been doing. And we will, I think at this point, I'll just keep going for armor, because this is getting out of hand. I'm taking way too much damage. Let me see if that will fix it. Well, they are level 19. They still haven't updated their level. It's incredible because this game has probably some of the best. I don't want to say the best because there are a lot of games out there in the wild, but out of the ones that I can remember right now, it has the best scaling system I've seen. Kind of like it forces you to be on your toes at all times whenever you leave a town, regardless of how good your gear is. We'll see if I can push it to a point where I get all legendary gear and I get kind of like untouchable. and I can actually kind of like make open world exploring semi-brain dead, like them not dealing almost any damage to me. But so far the game has made an amazing job, better than most MMORPGs that I've played, if not all of them, at ensuring that the open world remains both relevant in terms of the design. By that I mean that you are always being attacked and you are actually always kind of like fighting against the current, kind of like swimming against the current. Like it's an endless race to get money as well, because you can see that I'm more or less at the same range of money that I was at, not at the beginning of the game, but at the 4th stream, roughly. So it forces you to be constantly buying potions, but it doesn't get to a point where you can just spam potions. And their price is proportional to the amount, I believe it's proportional to the amount of money that you have in your inventory. I may be wrong, I need to look up on that, because the prices for items, not for items, not for gear itself, but for potions, I think it gets proportional to the amount of money you have in your inventory. So I know this all sound kind of like stupid, subtle level design choices that we usually don't pay attention to, but they're extremely important, because thanks to all of those subtle level design choices, this game is extremely different to, let's say, leveling up, kind of like farming levels in, well, in World of Warcraft, essentially, just to use a reference MMORPG that mostly everyone knows the mechanic. Like, you can go back to the initial area in World of Warcraft and farm there. The fact that you can do this in this game, it's amazing. The fact that you cannot buy endless potions like in most offline RPG games, it's also amazing. Think about, I remember, I'll not use Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, let's use Knights of the Old Republic. I remember that the first time I finished that game, back when I was a kid, and it became my favorite game of all time until I played Star Wars The Old Republic, I remember that my build was, as you can imagine, I was a little kid. I was like
To the netherworld with you.
9, I believe, when I finished it for the first time. And I remember my build was, of course, shit, because I had no idea what I was doing.
Do not confuse bravery with
But I could finish the game on hard difficulty. Why, you must be wondering. Because I think I had kind of like 60 med packs for the final boss fight. And while I couldn't do that in, I believe I couldn't do it in Knights of the Old Republic 1. I first played the second one, sorry if I mentioned the first one. While I couldn't do that with Malak, the final boss of Knights of the Old Republic 1, I could beat Knights of the Old Republic 2 kind of like on hard difficulty, with a shit build, kind of like I was just doing melee damage, I remember, and I just spammed super med packs or something like that. I was pretty good at saving money. Because I was used to play a lot of RTS games. Remember that most of my background was from, my childhood background was from RTS games. I played a lot of RTS games. So I basically played Knights of the Republic 2 with an RTS mindset of collecting resources and I could beat it on hard difficulty just spamming medpacks. But then, as I grew up, I always remembered that that's basically um, a level design flaw, essentially, because you are taking out the challenge from the core gameplay mechanics, and you're kind of like making a detour and making the difficulty purely economic. Kind of like once you get a lot of med packs, there's no difficulty. And I know all of these things sound stupid or, as I've said, subtle to the naked eye, let's say, but they play a vital role in kind of like, hey, I killed a brigand.
Almost too easily.
A vital role in
The next day, you have a
protecting,
young
let's
woman's
say,
child.
another brigand, protecting the core gameplay mechanics of the game, the core combat gameplay mechanics of the game, from being kind of like brain dead. As I say always, think about World of Warcraft. There's nothing more brain dead than just farming in World of Warcraft. I thought Edgar had retired. Hey, a mini cemetery. Hey, look at that. That's kind of like time has taken its toll from this statue. Praised be the gods. Hey, this one is kind of like it's a reference to either to what was it? What was the name? Could it be it was Igor, Dr. Frankenstein's assistant in old literature? It would make sense because, if I remember correctly, Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein, and and that's British, so Germany is pretty close. I believe this is kind of like paying homage to either that one or the protector of Notre Dame Cathedral in France. Either one of those. But well, here you can see part of the European influence of the game. The X marks the spot, so we have 6 tombs. The X marks the spot where the fool who called Johnny bluff when he said pay up or else lies. Right? I didn't get that reference. So that's why they said I shouldn't feed the Yama 8 carries. This poor guy was killed by a Yama. I can't get sick from 5-day-old cider, Steve thought. The game has a lot of movie references. Like at the beginning of the game, we saw a Bruce Lee dialogue. Don't mention the cobwebs on a certain tiara. I don't know. This is a grave situation. This one's amazing. This is a grave situation. The epitaph of a grave. That's top notch. Sorry, that's top notch dialogue. 10 out of 10. No, I'm joking. But well, it's pretty good immersion, I guess. When they break that fourth wall, Alana's brigand. Alright, we need to kill all of these guys. Oh, it's look at this. It's a battlefield. We're in the middle of a battlefield. One more brigand, but there isn't a counter as to how many of them we need to kill. So, better for us. We'll just kill everything we stumble upon. Snakeskin sandals, eviscerator, we get some loot, and one more. There we go. Looks like that was the last one. Let me take care of...
I only mean to help.
Let me take care of those goblins. They were killing each other. Factions kill each other, that's another aspect. The game the open world feels so the overworld, sorry, of this game feels so alive, kind of like, hey, there you are. So, Alana, why did you run away and go to this tent? Well, it's not a tent. This look at that. The loot is flying. If I get away... No, same. Can I grab it? Ah, yeah, I could grab it. Well, funny back there. The loot remained kind of like in the air. So yeah, there you are, Alana. I kill your brigands. You are safe. I love it how I got killed kind of like 3 times at the beginning of the stream just trying to get out of the main town. And I didn't have any issues kind of like getting to the main quest here. So well, let's proceed. We're finally doing the main quest, people. We will finally realize what the game is about, because we have no idea, as I said last time. Okay, I surrender. You surrender of what? We barely talked. Spare me. I won't try anything stupid anymore, I promise. No, you just ran away in the middle of to the forest, which was crowded with, teeming with goblins, so it wasn't very intelligent. Try anything stupid anymore, I promise. No more thieving and robbing. Ah, you were a thief. I'm going into the city and I'll learn a real trade. I don't know why you care so much anyway. Well, don't ask me. Don't ask me, girl, because I'm as lost or even more lost than you are. So, supposedly this is the main quest and it will make sense in time, people. It will make sense in time. So, let's see. La 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 la, no. So, anyways, on the map, let's see if we have any reference. Alright, there it is. Okay, precisely. The main quest just transitioned from here to the main hub in Ancaria. Right, alongside that mission that we mentioned last time. Okay, so look at that. The main quest was just... It took me how much time? An hour and a half. And it just got up until this point. So I wasn't expecting this, honestly. We have a lot of side quests, and the main quest went right away over there. So we'll do this. I don't know what this bronze conspiracies, this bronze colored, sorry, conspiracies quest is about. I don't think it's the main quest, because the main quest was this Shirka Alana thingy here. So let's do this. Let's try to complete this conspiracies quest.
What's going on? What's the holdup? Are you
Nothing.
gonna watch a DVD now instead of keep playing?
Getting 100% of map.
Tom Cruise? That's totally the wrong answer, man.
I wonder if they got the licenses to make so many movie references in this game. Getting 100% of map exploration in this game is crazy. I have gotten it. Very painful long time. Yes, Scarlet, but that's the idea of my channel. Painful exploration. Painful 100% completion, so I can review it. There is a stat in-game, if I recall. To do what exactly? A stat that keeps track of the main quest? I don't think so. It's crazy, yes, but that's the idea. Is before I review games, remember that I consider mandatory. I can teleport back to that one, so I can go back to Slowford. Let's go back to Slowford. There's a stat in it, if I recall. Yeah, don't worry. But remember that for me, it's kind of like a mandatory condition getting 100% completion of the game, regardless of how crazy it may be, to properly review it. It's fair, because otherwise I don't feel kind of like... I feel like I'm not being fair if I review a game, because then, if you watch any of my reviews, sometimes I'm pretty harsh. Kind of like... I have a review on the channel, on YouTube, about Heroes of Annihilated Empires, for example. It was an RTS game. It's an RTS game, in fact. Let's head over to Conspiracies, to that quest, whatever it may be. Let the game guide us, ladies and gentlemen. Let it guide us. I have a review of Heroes of Annihilated Empires, which is an RTS, which is an RTS, um, which I did a 100% completion of. And by doing a 100% completion of that game, I realized that even if it's an RTS, I criticized that game a lot. I awarded it a C, from F to S, as we usually review. Like we did with... I think you were here when I reviewed... Which one was it? The Lord of the Rings War in the North. When I reviewed Heroes of Annihilated Empires, it's an RTS game, but it behaves like an RPG. It behaves like an RPG. Yes, I know it sounds crazy. You have my full walkthrough in case you want to verify that I'm not lying. It's an RTS game that behaves like an RPG. Why? Because you only control the hero unit, the classic hero unit system from Blizzard RTS games, from Warcraft and Starcraft, and basically the game would be, except for 2 levels, I think there were 2 levels or a bit more, 3 being generous, out of kind of like 14 levels, let's say. I don't remember the exact amount. They were just using your hero unit, kind of like baseless exploration, what I call baseless exploration missions. So it got to a point, the game got to a point in which, well, you have the detailed and long, crazy and weird, and complete, at least, a review that I did, and most of the time I realized I was the game had side quests. Yes, it was an RTS, but you could get side quests, just like Dungeons and Dragons Dragon Shard. But the problem was that most of the time you would only control one unit. So it felt like this game, but it was an RTS. So I argued that the nature of Heroes of Annihilated Empires, the nature of the game should have been an RTS, and the game had the nature of an isometric action RPG, while it was a real-time strategy game. And I wouldn't have realized that if I hadn't explored 100% of the map, because it was like an RPG, and I would have never realized that without without exploring 100% of it. And this is just a random example. I have more that I've reviewed. For example, I think. For example, which one was it? There were more examples, but yeah, Dungeons and Dragons Dragon Shard. For example, Dungeons and Dragons Dragon Shard.
Many of those alive deserve to be dead.
Also had a much better balance. It behaved like an RTS, but it had RPG elements. Like you could do side quests, like in this game. Of course, not the insane amount of this game, but you could do side quests. And if I hadn't explored the side quests, the game's kind of like lifespan, the duration, would have been much shorter. Kind of like, I think I could cite more examples, but they would be boring, and they would probably be just games that I've reviewed in these 3 years, and also offline maybe. I think you can only get the main reason why I do 100% completion of games before reviewing them is because I think you cannot, and on the hardest difficulty, of course. In this case, I cannot play on the hardest difficulty because the game doesn't allow me. So it's a weird exception, but I usually go for the hardest difficulty. It's because you cannot get to the true nature of the game, of the core gameplay mechanics. if you don't do a 100% completion of it. If you just, I think that if I would just focus on them, I think I have to enter through the other side of this mountain. Or can I get? There's another entrance, I believe. Let's keep going. I think you're gonna get to the core nature of the game. Kind of like a game can. It will not reveal its true complete nature if you don't play on the hardest difficulty and you do a 100% completion of it. Because you never get to see kind of like the complete meaning of what the developers try to convey. Of what they try to convey within the game, like the very essence, the nature, for example, of these games, of these RPGs, kind of like it has a lot to do with world building, which is something that nowadays, for example, we don't pay attention to. But world building, well, we don't pay attention to. In a lot of cases, we don't pay attention to. In others, yes. But for example, world building. Hey, I think this is the main quest, not the other one. I mean, this building looks too ominous and important to just be random. Hey, yes, this is the Inquisition. So what was the other quest? Why was it blue? I don't know. But well, this looks like the main quest. Could it be that this is actually the main quest? Could it be? And what I originally thought was the main quest was a quest for other class or some shit like that. Then we'll explore all of those answers. But this is the Inquisition, so I guess this is the main quest actually. Hey, this is like that temple you go to in Skyrim's main quest with all of the monks. Hey, well, let's see. Hi there, brother.
My spies tell me the nobles are planning to attack our headquarters.
I love
If
it.
they're right, the attack will come from the south. Get over there and warn the commander. You will have my leave to depart.
Well, at least I'm pretty exact with numbers. See, we got to the main quest at level 20. That's pretty balanced. Hurry to the main camp and warn the commander she's about to be attacked. My spies tell me the nobles are planning to attack our headquarters. Remember, there's an alliance between the elves and the kobolds. See, for example, we would have never known that if we hadn't done side quests. If they're right, the attack will come from the south. Get over there and warn the commander. You have my leave to depart. Sure, brother. Let's get over there. So this is the main quest. Now I learned my lesson. I want to believe it's the main quest. I mean, it makes sense because we are Inquisitors and this guy's an Inquisitor, so yeah, makes sense. Do you have anything else that I can loot here? Inquisition Guard. We benefit from the stupidity of infidels. Yeah, look at that. Good.
Are you deaf or stupid or both?
Clueless. I would say clueless is the correct term. To be precise, clueless. But looks like we are no longer 100% clueless. We're partially clueless. Aha. So the objective is over there. Yeah, this looks like this looks much more similar to a normal main quest. Yes. So question remains, what is this thing, Shirka, Alana? What was that thing? And why do I get another bronze colored question mark. Well, all questions for the stars to tell us in the future, because we won't deduce it today. We won't deduce it today. Okay, so main quest. Our brother Inquisitor. I don't have the name. I think he didn't have a name. The developers were too lazy to give him a name, I believe. Or could it be that we saw it? Well, then I will rewatch the VOD and see if it had if that guy had a name. By the way, last time I think as I was talking about Christmas, I said October 24th instead of December 24th, the 24th last week. Yeah, my bad. October 24th, it's my birthday. That's why, as I was playing and I got attacked by goblins, I missed. I, I lost track of what I was saying, and I said October 24th. No, December 24th, people, of course. Right, we're here. Now what? Damn it. Here we go. Explode. Why is it that I only explode one corpse? If it says corpses in plural in the ability description. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Get away, get away, get out of my way. Okay. So as I was mentioning, the very true nature of I believe you have to do 100% completion of games to discover the true nature of them in a lot of cases. Where's the objective here? I reached it. What now? What now? I think there's a marker.
Victory.
I see two bosses approaching. There we go. Yeah, get away from here. Get away, get away. They disengaged. Aha, there it is. Thwarted attack plans. Perfect. Then let's teleport to Thwain. Good. See? I'm in control of the map now. I'm in control of the map now, guys, and we can seamlessly get close to... How many potions do I have now that we've arrived at a town? Let me buy some potions. Let me see the price now that we have 86,000 gold. See? They're increasing in price. At the beginning of the stream, they were 500 and something because I had less money. I had kind of like 50,000, and now that I have 82,000 gold. Hey, that one was 576. 561. Could it be that the game has kind of like, if the game has kind of like a constantly fluctuating market that kind of like uses an algorithm which takes into account supply and demand, well then I guess I can get ahead of ourselves and award the game a perfect qualification in terms of the item system, because I think it's the case, because you can see that prices kind of like, some of the prices kind of like increase and decrease in the very same game session. I'm confused at this. I need to Google this, because prices kind of like increase and decrease dynamically, kind of like in real time, in God knows determined by what exactly. At the beginning of this stream, I thought it was because it was kind of like proportional to the amount of money we have, and it would be a pretty good solution to ensure that the player doesn't get infinite potions. But it doesn't make sense that in the very same game session, in the very same time span, in the very same kind of like period of time, some potions are kind of like priced at 500, like this one, and others up to 800. I remember that, for example, in the Elder Scrolls, in Elder Scrolls games, it has to do with your charisma and those things, kind of like that influences prices, but it's kind of like a constant. It's kind of like a constant. What draws my attention about this game, with the very reason, is that the prices are so weirdly dynamic that I cannot pinpoint the common denominator of the price, if you get what I mean. Kind of like, as I've said, the very same potion has a different price at the very same moment, sold by the very same vendor, which I have to deduce we have the same charismatic influence, let's say. So, 53 armor. What's that? Ah, we have really good armor. See that this one's level 22. These leggings, and the ones we have here are level 10, and we had 51 armor back then. Sash 8, there we go, 7. Levin array plus 1. That's pretty good. But in terms of armor, there's not a lot of difference here. I don't know. Weird. Well, whatever. We have pretty good. We have pretty good stuff. Good. And the sun arises once again in Ancaria. I just wish that would happen here at BACT, but well. We kind of like, I mean, it's kind of like a balance. We went from we went from the extreme of not having a single cloudy day in December, January, February, and March, and then April is kind of like all cloudy, like that. Okay, let's have a drink. I don't know why I triggered my divine gift. No, let's have a drink. No. Let's do this. This time, we'll take the southeastern path of Twain. We have plenty of potions now. Yeah, 48. The dead who speaks in lottery terms. Yes, didn't you know that locally that means the dead who speaks in a lot of... Oh no, what's this? I don't like this. The game has begun crashing again. I don't like it. The game has begun crashing again, which is weird because... Let me check Borderless Gaming. Because we spent streams number 3, 4, and 5 without any crashes. We spent 3 streams without any crashes. But in today's stream, this is the second time it crashes. let me reactivate Borderless Gaming. Let me reactivate it, because the only difference today has been that um, that I activated Borderless Gaming after initiating the game. So let's reproduce them. There we go. So let's reproduce it. Let's try to replicate this. Here we go. There we go. Max. Let's try that. I don't think it's affected by the surround sound at all. Let's see. Borderless Gaming is minimized. Let's see. It lasted. The first crash was at minute 0:47, and the second crash at 1.50, 54, 53. Yeah. So let's see. I don't like this game crashing because we could control it last time. Perhaps it has to do with the sequence. You kind of like have to start Borderless, because it's the only difference. I started Borderless Gaming after initiating the game. So yeah. There aren't any differences besides that. Okay. Let me see options. Let me ensure that the physics engine is disabled. Window mode is activated, so it should be good to go. Yeah. I want to see if it crashes again. Though it took it a lot of time, kind of like in stream number 1, number 2, and up to number 3, the crash was kind of like constant after 30 minutes of gameplay, 30 to 50. But in the case of this session of today's stream, it crashed. Well, minute 47 is within range, but then it was more than an hour, so I don't know.
The peasants shall tremble with fear.
There's something getting in
Here
the way,
comes
and we need to track it down. Good. We were literally here. We were about to depart, so no difference at all. Good. At least the game was generous in terms of choosing the moment when to crash. Let's see. So, hour and 54. Let's see if beyond 50 minutes it crashes. We'll see as we progress through the quest here.
started with blood, ended with
Oh yeah. Good. I don't like it. I could manage to control the game crashes 3 streams ago. I don't like it. But I bet it was because of that. I need to remember to activate Borderless Gaming before even opening the game. This game is crazy like no other, in terms of not even Cast Rise of the Mage had these severe memory leaks. Like even Cast Rise of the Mage, remember when we played it once I updated the game to version 1.2, the memory leaks were stopped and the user interface was improved and everything. Like, it fixed everything. Could you stop moving? There we go. Ambush. Okay. I cannot even I cannot even fathom what it must be for an Xbox 360 or a PS3 to move this game without crashing. To run this game, the old version without any patches, without crashing. I bet it's the perfect way to make your PS3 or Xbox 360 explode. Hey, a legendary ring. Let's save. Anyways, I think your inventory fortunately is saved in real time. Bartender's ring. Like bar apostrophe tender. It's a pretty good play there with the words. Pretty good, interesting. Let's see here. So it adds 4 dexterity, which we don't need, and attack value, which we probably don't need. But I guess it's better than our common level 6 ring, though it adds 1 point of dual wielding. Selling price plus 40%. Here we have a new friend. We have our best friend ever. That ring will now be our best friend ever. 40% extra money when selling stuff. We have a long way to go, but we can do the dungeon. We can do the dungeon, the side quest dungeon. So, first dungeon of the day, people. I'll try to do at least 1 dungeon every stream, so we don't lose the... So we don't lose the playground variety, I guess, of doing dungeons. Skyrim should have more dungeons, like Elder Scrolls Online. I'm always surprised at how much Bethesda fixed Skyrim's level design with the Elder Scrolls Online. Kind of like you get many more dungeons, and it's amazing. That game should definitely, Elder Scrolls Online, they should definitely release an offline version of that game whenever they close the servers. I always get so dramatic over MMORPGs closing. I still remember Darkspore. We'll never forget you, Darkspore. That one died way too young. It was too young to die. Darkspore. Fortunately, looks like Nexus Forever, kind of like the WildStar emulator. Looks like it's kind of like progressing smoothly. Looks like they'll revive WildStar before we know it. But well, there should be kind of like a law, a digital law. The problem is that in most countries, most judges generally don't know about digital law, except for kind of like extremely developed countries, like Scandinavian countries or the US. But even in those, judges generally don't know about digital law, and there should be some kind of like rule that once an MMORPG is closed, that they have to release an offline, the offline source code of it, because for example, Darkspore, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. I see the objective on the map, but I cannot I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. What's this thing? The advisors, career plans. I have to enter a dungeon nearby. The objective didn't update there. Okay, then let's update it ourselves. And cave. Yes, dungeon. Exactly. There should be a rule. Hey, what's this? Enemy variety, people. Enemy variety. And I got killed in one blow. Yeah. I said enemy variety, and pretty much that was the last thing I said. So we got spiders there.
I will not fail again.
Yeah. Those spiders are, I believe, quite dangerous. Especially when they surround you. So, the game has some improved enemy variety. Good. I think the main quest is gonna be easier than clearing that dungeon at this rate. But well. We need to improve. We need to improve no matter what. Let's see if I can... I have anti-poison... a single anti-poison relic, but I may need more of them. No. As soon as I unlock my second buff, I bet we'll see a huge difference in terms of our performance. I just don't know when it's gonna be unlocked, but it will be eventually. Let's try that again. Sorry, I'm a tryhard. I want to ensure that I cannot do the quest in any shape or way possible, because I think they didn't give me time to trigger my abilities. Alright, I'll just spam potions.
Is reaching out for me.
I think I couldn't use my potions. I don't know what happened there, but I was definitely hitting my spacebar. I don't know if you could hear it. And I definitely wasn't using my potions. Alright, because I don't have potions. Right, sorry, I'm stupid. Right, so that's the reason. It's a very logical reason. So I spent... We had 48 potions. I spent 48 potions just to get to that cave. Just to clear the path. Ah, good. So they are not blocking my use of potions. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. No. Okay, I am spending potions. I wish there was a way to quick buy all of the potions in this game, but doesn't look like it. Ah, there it is. I guess. No. No. No, I just get a lot of those. No, they were just 32. 32, that's it. It's just that the message is kind of like delayed. Right. Right. Don't panic. We can clear it. Then we can clear it if it was a problem of having potions. We can clear it. We probably can clear it. We'll see. And here I thought they were blocking my use of potions. Those are flashbacks from Hellgate London. Those are flashbacks from Hellgate London that I would get silenced and I couldn't trigger my potions.
Victory.
I remember in Dungeon Siege 3 we didn't even use potions at some point. We had kind of like so much life leeching, which is generally the best policy, that I didn't use potions by the end of the game. I remember that the last boss I was kind of like immortal You can only enter dungeons on foot. Okay, good. That's another thing that we need to explore, mounting, that we still haven't explored.
Almost there now.
The important thing is that the game doesn't crash again. I'm more worried about that other than anything else. Let's see. Let's see if we can get rid of those. Ah, they are spider bosses. Okay, now I feel better about getting killed twice in this dungeon. Now I feel better. Now I feel better about it. There we go. Yeah, you weren't so tough. Yes. Besides, they should be kind of like weak to fire, and I'm dealing magic fire damage, I guess so. And also blunt damage, and generally in these games, spiders are weak against blunt damage, kind of like being squashed, and also fire damage, especially in all games, in my experience. So hey, another boss. So we should have the advantage here. Right. Yeah, it wasn't that difficult. It's difficult when you don't remember to buy potions, I guess. Yeah. Shadow Herb, how many do we need? Oh, 10, okay. So we'll explore the whole dungeon. Good. The more things to kill, the better. Loot? Give me some legendary chest guard, something. Some legendary armor. Four. 5.
I will make you bleed.
Oof. That was almost a one-hit kill. Yeah, they deal damage over time. Damn it. I better kill that spider. Yeah, I miss a lot of attacks against bosses. Damn it. I think it'll be a tie because it's burning. Okay. Yep. Yes. If you're able to gold immediately. What? That was crazy. You can convert items to gold immediately. What's that? Yeah, I ran out of potions. That's the problem. Yes. With control, we are gold. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these people. I did it. Yay. It's with control. You can fast buy potions with control. If only I knew it. If only I knew it before. Alright, so they actually implemented a way to do that. Okay. Okay. So the developers weren't stupid at all. There was a way to do it. And I got killed because I ran out of potions again. Okay. Oh no, get out of the way, goblins. You again. Yeah, the problem is that I spent my potions kind of like getting to the dungeon. So yeah. As I was mentioning, it may be kind of like tiresome, kind of like that you have to kill enemies every time you step out of any town, but it does make for a much better. Anyways, if I you just kill random spiders here. I think we got a legendary Robe of the Gods. That sounds good. Robe of the Gods. Now I see that it's a pile of crap. Now I am seeing it. My third eye is seeing it. Mage Weave Robe of the Gods. Our first legendary armor. And it's only 23. God damn it, let's see what it can do. So, Bloodstain, Pauldron of the Bird. Wait. Let me. You don't even let me check my gear without. There we go. Without ambushing me. So, 23 instead of 21. Look at this, is level 12. We are using armor level 12. Defense value plus 16. Armor physical 8 point whatever. Ah, no, but those are pauldrons. Let's see, Archon's breastplate 51. Oh, yeah. I don't know what's the point of this. Stamina plus 5. Inexorable subjugation plus 2. Chance to block root 7.1%. Sorry, this has less than half the armor we have now. No way I'm using that even if it's a legendary. See, that's another thing. In this game, blue quality items, it doesn't strictly follow Blizzard's legendary classification system. Like, I've seen a lot of blue slash... Yeah, they are not purple, they are blue. Blue items be better than some supposedly legendaries. So I don't know. Maybe it has to do with the fact that generally yellow quality items. Hey, this is a dead end. Ah, I hear boss music. If we can get out of here, yes. I remember that in Abencast Rise of the Mage, we faced a pretty similar level to this one, with the spiders, and there's the boss. The boss music was our cue. Damn it, they're gonna kill me in one blow if I don't annihilate them. Quickly, 2 bosses. Some room, give me some room. Damage over time. Let me increase my attack speed and decrease theirs. Here we go. Come on, we almost have them. It's gonna be close. Come on. Just a little bit more. We already killed 2 bosses. Damage over time. There's a third one. Oof. Yeah, we're kind of like at the limit here. Haha, it got stuck. There. Okay. See, there you have a clear example of how tough pathfinding was back in the early 2000s. Early 2000s, late 2000s in the case of this game, during the 7th generation. For a lot of art, I've seen this in a lot of real-time strategy games that we've seen on the channel. That pathfinding for the artificial intelligence was kind of like the hardest to do, and in this case we can see it not in a real-time strategy game, but in an RPG. But it's the same story. Pathfinding basically was a thing back in the day. It was an issue that nowadays we take for granted, and we shouldn't. We definitely shouldn't. Because see how they tried to create, this is probably the most complex, twisted labyrinth of terrain we've seen in this game so far. One of the most twisted, that's for sure. And there's a last Shadow Herb. Bingo. Damn it, this one... We have 6 potions left. This one certainly pushed us to the limit, guys, huh? Good. But we could do it. Not like that. We still need to kill that spirit from the previous streams. But well. We'll wait a bit, because remember, in this game, the game has that internal clock that, combined with the scaling, the fact that enemies will always scale to your level, it's always gonna be a challenge. You can go back to a side quest that you started kind of like at the beginning of your playthrough, and it will probably be a challenge if you haven't completed it, of course. We can go back to town, I believe. We can teleport.
Justifies all means.
We can teleport. So we've said this. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, the game's overworld will feel alive and amazing, and kind of like it'll be a constant threat to your character, which is positive. And on the other hand, you need to get good at the game. I don't think it's negative. I don't think it's a negative aspect at all. By the way, there's. I wonder if. Let me check that. Yeah. As you can see here, trees also have physics applied to them. They are just extremely subtle. It's a technical marvel. This game is a technical marvel. That's why I don't want it to crash. That's the idea. By the way, for those interested, on Thursday I will publish a VOD with a full configuration guide, with a written configuration guide with the community patch and everything, over at YouTube. Like, while I usually publish the walkthroughs on Sundays and Mondays, we'll do an exception, and on Thursday there will be that guide. I've done a written guide before publishing the VOD, so it's kind of like step by step, step by step. That's why I don't want it to crash here.